Clicking through stories you wouldn't believe. Cold case trails and courtroom scenes. Whispers from the grave and media dreams. Truth is stranger, hearts beat faster. In the shadows of a news disaster. Scrolling deep where secrets hide. You found the stories time won't deny. Headstones and headlines, the tales collide. Justice and mystery, side by side. From backwoods crimes to breaking news lines, you shine a light where the silence lies. Oh, headstones and headlines, you dig where the truth won't die. Small town rumors and urban fear, a voice for the lost who can't speak here. Through every name, through every case, you hold the truth in a steady place. Cameras roll but justice lingers. Truth unravels through careful fingers. You tell the story, speak their names in a world that's quick to look away. Headstones and headlines, the tales collide. Justice and mystery, side by side. From backwoods crimes to great night trials, you trace the echoes through every mile. Oh, headstones and headlines, you dig where the truth won't die. Some run from the dark, you walk right in with a question and a camera lens. It's not just a crime, it's the lives they led. The voice is still talking from the books unread. Headstones and headlines, the veil is thin. Truth gets louder when you begin. With every view, with every line, you bring the forgotten back alive. Oh, headstones and headlines, you dig where the truth won't die. Yeah, headstones and headlines, you tell the stories that time can't hide.
Hey everyone, long time no see. Long time no see. I wasn't going to go live, and then I got a message from someone saying, I haven't been getting notifications for your live stream. And I was like, well, I haven't been going live, so that's probably why. StreamYard has changed so much. I'm trying to find, let's see. I guess I'll just keep it like, well, I don't know. I don't really like that one. So I guess we'll just do this. They have where, I know I had seen other creators do it, where you can stream to not only laptop users, but also phone users for a better experience. So I'm trying that. I don't know if I really like it, but I did see AMAC had sent Happy Poop. So thank you. And Lacey had sent a floating heart. I'm not exactly sure what those are, but I do have the vertical stream on my phone, and then I have the computer stream on my computer. So they also have sound effects now. So I'm going to try to play one of these. I was like, this has changed so much. So you can do like boo. You can have someone clap. Cool. Someone screaming. That's how I felt at work today. Felt like screaming. It's been a long week for sure. One thing I am going to do, I'm actually going to put my QR code up for my kitten wish list. You don't have to send anything, but as some of you know, I had rescued 7 kittens from outside my house. They were living underneath my neighbor's shed, and 3 of them have gone to their forever home. A 4th one has been adopted, but he has a URI, and he wasn't, like, the steam therapy wasn't helping, lysine wasn't helping. So I brought him to the vet on Tuesday, and not only does he have a URI, but he has tapeworm, which is awful. And he also has, I can't even pronounce it. It's like coca dios something or other, some kind of parasite that lives in their intestines. Poor little baby. So he is on 2 different kinds of medications. One's an antibiotic. And so he'll go home, not this weekend, but next weekend, because he has to be on antibiotics for at least a week. And his owner, his new mommy, is super understanding, and I couldn't ask for, a better person to work with. So, I can actually see, it looks like I can see comments from the vertical stream in StreamYard. So that is actually cool, but I can only see, it says sent corgi. I can only see that on my phone. Twist sent a flower. Thank you. Marie sent a flower. Thanks. I'm going to try to do this. This is very, very different. So I figured I would just come on and yes. Well, for the tapeworm, yes, you have to treat them all. The vet, we are waiting for the vet to get back to us because they are still technically too young to be treated for tapeworm, but she was going to look into it more, and yes, so they're going to end up getting more medicine. Yep, sure are. But he actually got a bath at the vet too. I made sure that they gave him a bath because he was in rough shape. So he's doing good though. He's doing good. So I've been busy with them. So I have 4 left. I did end up naming them all, and I haven't been here in so long. I don't even know if y'all know their names. So the names I ended up with, so Gizmo, Giocoso, and Solisto have been adopted. They went to their forever homes. Monchichi is the one who is currently getting better. So he'll go home next weekend after Thanksgiving. And then I have 4, 7, and Phantom. 1 girl, the rest were boys. So just 1 girl out of the 7. Marie says, I prefer the regular stream, but I love that I can give the presents. Yeah, I have given presents before on the vertical streams. I do think it's cool, for sure. It's weird having, like in StreamYard, you can see both of them, which is cool. And I can see the comments in both, but I can't see the gifts on StreamYard. Oh, Corgi is 1,000, so I think that's $10. Oh, that's so, see, I don't know how that works. Actually, I wonder if I see. Oh, I can see it now. Okay. So I can actually see Marie's. The others, I'm sorry, I didn't see that there was a thing where I could click on it. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate that. And that corgi is super cute. So I don't know if Lunatic is still here, but I had seen a comment today also about the penny shopping and how like, how do you do it? Do you ask the employees? No, you do not. So last weekend, I spent way too much time. I had to drive about an hour away to bring Solisto to his new dad. So I decided to go shopping while I was, out there. And I hit up, I think I went to 4 Dollar Generals, and one of them I'm not going to go back to because I only found one thing for a penny. But the other 3, well, at least the other 2 did not have penny shoppers because I found so much stuff. And then the one I went to, she said that she had another penny shopper come in, and that woman had thought she got them all, but clearly she didn't, because I got more notebooks and folders. I mean, it was the best ever. So I figured we could talk about that, and yeah, and just, I don't plan on being on here long, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, because I got stuff to do, but I wanted to just check in and say, hey, time is flying. I can't believe Thanksgiving is here next week. And then state exams, we have state exams twice a year, and state exams are in 7 weeks. 7 weeks, and the school year is half over already. All right, so let me just quickly say hi. So I saw Steph was first. Caudle, thanks for being here. Lunatic, Lacey, Zoe, Lindsay Lee, good to see you. AMAC, as always. And if you haven't checked out AMAC on Loud Chubby, definitely check her out. And Angie, I did clip them one time I was watching. I couldn't help it. It was just so funny. It was so funny. So they were hitting themselves with hot dogs. So check that out if you haven't seen that. I think it was a video because it was too long. Like, I didn't want it to be a short, but actually we could probably watch it. We could watch it here. It was so funny. Hey, Grandma Sherry, how are you? All right, so let's see, what do I want to do first? Singing husky. Oh, I didn't even see the husky. See, this doesn't show me, the husky doesn't show me anything. Whereas the corgi has, like, you know, when you send a super chat, it has like the little bubble at the top. It shows me that for the corgi, but not the other stuff. And I need to be better. I was kind of ignoring my phone, so let me put that where I can see it better. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's start with the wiener slap. That was, oh my God. So funny. So funny. All right, so let me go over here. Hopefully my computer can handle it. I have my new computer, and of course I grabbed my old computer to use instead. All right, so let's go to my channel and videos. Oh, maybe it was a short. Oh, it was. I did make it a short. What the heck? Okay. All right, so let me share this. So I called it Smack That Wiener. Trying to be clever. Hey, Crystal, how are you? I know, Grandma. And then Amac starts laughing, and then she just keeps laughing. So then you laugh, and then she laughs more. It was just, I just really liked it. So I'm like, I need to clip this and post it because it is really funny. It is really funny. All right, so let me play this.
All volunteer tribute. Shading. I gave you an extra one. I give you an extra one for good luck.
And then I later in the stream, Angie, somebody in chat, I don't remember who, but somebody in chat had said how much to put the hot dog on top of your glasses, or like to wear them as on top of your glasses or something. So she put them on top of her glasses, the hot dog. And that too was hilarious. It was like a unibrow, only it was a hot dog. Aw, thanks, Marie, for the husky. Oh, no, you sent that before. Oops, I went the wrong way. Aw, that's sweet, Marie. That's sweet. I will get that princess bed then. Yes. Marie earlier Marie bought this princess bed for her dog. And so I'm like, oh my God, I need to get that for the kittens. Well, as I was looking around Amazon, I found one that was a little, I guess, a little more simple, and it was in gray. So I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get this. So I appreciate that, Marie. That's really sweet. All right, let's get back over here.
Did it look funny?
And
it made a sound. Oh fuck!
Thick Gemini super.
Oh shit! Thank you, Thick Gemini.
I guess that means 5
You did not
slaps
have
each
to
get
do
to
all
each
this.
chubbies.
Oh my God.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you.
Smiley
Thank
face
you, Thick
emoji.
Gemini. We love
Smiley
you.
face emoji.
you go.
Smiley face emoji.
Should we do it next to
Smiley
the
face emoji. Smiley
microphone?
face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley
Oh,
face
break it
emoji.
flat.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face
Come on,
emoji.
get it good, get it good.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Did I do enough?
I'm like, Angie, like, she puts her mouth like she's like gonna kiss the hot dog. Oh my gosh, it was the funniest,
Yeah, you
funniest
just-
thing.
Can y'all hear it? Yeah.
Smiley face
Okay.
emoji.
His smiley face emojis are still reading out. Thank you, Thick Gemini. Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
So funny. So funny. So that is Lel Chubby, and they are on, I think you're on tonight, right, AMAC, at 9:00? I think I saw they're live at 9 tonight. Actually, every night I think they're live. Let me get the link to their channel if I can find it. I think is there a space between it? Maybe that's why I can't find it. Let's see. Or AMAC, if you're still here, you can drop your link. That'll be cool. Oh yeah, so and that's the one thing, the vertical stream and they're different. So you're not going to see, some people you'll see chat, and if they're on the vertical stream, you won't see them on, the computer stream, and vice versa. Hey Angie, I appreciate that. All right, so oh shoot, you should be a mod. Oh, maybe because you're in the other. All right, now you are. So I just made you a mod on the vertical stream, so hopefully it worked. Right, Grandma, you can't see. Yep, so I have to have my phone on the vertical stream, the vertical live stream, in order to see those come through. But hopefully StreamYard will figure something out where you can see everything come through. Yeah. Hey, SoFlo. How's it going? All right, so I figured I would just talk about penny shopping a little bit because, as I said, someone had commented on my one video about how does it work, how do you figure it out, and a lot of it is just patience. I just watch videos, like, there's creators that just go and they will scan every single item, or take pictures, and then they constantly will look at the app to see, is it 0.00. So Grandma, I'm looking at StreamYard, so that's where I saw SoFlo. That's one good thing that StreamYard has going, is you can see both streams on StreamYard itself. So, but yes, SoFlo is on the other side. Thanks, SoFlo. I know I don't get to talk to you in AMAC, even like offline, much anymore. I don't know, like, I just didn't want to go live. I had no interest at all. I started, and I think it was, I was watching my penny videos, and I've been watching a lot of the trials. I was watching the Julio Fulio, and then I just watched this guy. I think he was the adoptive son. He killed his adoptive parents, this dude is, I did do a short on it. This dude he's psycho, like truly a psychopath. The way he spoke, the way I don't know, he was just creepy. So Flo, you're the vertical stream. So if you're on your phone watching me, you will be on the vertical stream. If you are on a computer watching me, you're going to be on the horizontal stream. Hey, Crispy, thanks for being here. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'll do it this way again, but I think it's cool because that way, if you're watching on your phone, it actually looks the way it should look and not kind of weird. All right, so what we'll start with, actually, what I'll start with is what I was able to get penny shopping this past weekend. So let me share this instead. So some stores weren't as great as others. As I said, one store I only got one thing. So I am not going back to that store. It's not worth my time. So nope, not going to go. All right, so let me add this. Oh, but the vertical stream looks funny when I share my screen. Okay, well, I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, really, Angie? I'm on the laptop. Oh, okay, so this is why. Actually, let me go, before I show you all this, let me go back to my channel. I'm going to share. So if you notice when I share this, there is 2 streams going right now. One of them has a little phone next to it. That is going to be the vertical stream. The one without the little phone next to it is going to be the computer stream. So here I'm on my computer. If I click on this, you're going to see the vertical stream. However, let me just go back. If I click on the stream, the stream without the little phone next to it, you're going to see it full screen. So it is confusing for sure. And I hadn't realized this was happening until I saw another creator had it in both formats. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. And I can shut it off. So if we don't like this format, when I, do the next live stream, I can pick only vertical or only horizontal. Normally, they're only in horizontal because that's the only option we had. Okay, so let me go back over. Where's my email? Right here. Okay. So I hope that helped. I'm not techie. Yeah, techie is allergic to me. I think, well, I mean, maybe I'll do the next time I'll just do horizontal, or I don't know. We'll see. Zoe says, or you can vertical like on your phone and go to your likes and go horizontal. Oh, right. That's true. If you add it, if you like it, and then I think if you add it to your watch later and then go to your watch later and click on it, it actually makes it better. Oh, really, Grandma Sherry? Okay. So you can kind of like if you're on your computer, you can choose what one you want. Yeah, I think it's a little confusing. I might just do the horizontal next time. All right. So anyway, so this was this past weekend, and don't mind my dirty car. So I got these duct tape. They were the mounting stickers, like for the wall. And then this was a chalk, and then pizza duct tape. So I spent 5 cents because of tax, I spent 5 cents for that stuff. Those were the only pennies I found. And then this was another store. So this was a crayon sharpener, hair ties, and then this big basket. So this is in my driver's seat. So it did take up the whole seat, a penny. And they actually had a bunch of shit in this basket. But when I scanned the UPC, it said 0.00. So I dumped all of the stuff out of it. And I was like, I am taking this basket because that is a great deal for a penny. Oh, and then there's some flowers. I donated all of those to the thrift store. But all different, there was flowers, like old flowers in the flower section. This is just a picture of my cart. And sadly, the Quest chips were expired. So they would not sell them to me, which I understand. But that was just a picture of my cart. All pennies. All pennies. Pennies. These toys. Oh, this I think I actually shared already. This is where I found, I think I got 45 side plates for a penny. And the manager was pissed. She's like, this wasn't on the list. And I said, I know. But so all that stuff was a penny. This rug I found actually at my local. So pennies can be at anywhere. This just happened to be like underneath some of the new stuff that they had gotten. And so I think it was originally $8. Yep, originally $8. I got it for a penny. Got it for a penny. Not bad. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Marie says, I've been searching for cherry blossoms that look real. I bought 2 beautiful vases for gifts. Okay. Yeah, Zoe, that's true. I think there's more opportunity to reach new viewers with vertical streaming. Could be. Oh, and that's it for that email. So let me just take this down. And I have one more email that I sent myself. Where is this the one? Yes. Okay. Oop. No. Come on now. Okay, so this one was also this weekend. So I always take a picture of my cart because I send it to my sister and I'm like, look at all these pennies. So this was just a picture of my cart as I was, and actually those Halloween cups were not a penny, but they had cats on them. So I think they were 15 cents. It was Halloween was 70% off, but then they had their clearance event. So you got an additional 50% off. So those cups were 85% off. So I think they were 15 cents. So those were not pennies. Let's see what's the next thing. Oh, here's dishes. Were a penny. And then these two, I have a better picture of the 2 wall things. They're going to, the thing is, I don't know. Some people said that they're going to stop doing pennies, but there's another picture, same cart, but this was after I found all of these crayons were a penny, and these coloring books were also a penny. Again, Halloween cups, not a penny. I think I got more. Oh yeah, so this was after I got home. This was a different store. But this was all chalk. The whole container was in the toy section. So I look up and I was like, oh my God, these are all pennies. So they had donuts and popsicles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chalks for a penny. So instead of $30, I spent 10 cents. And then crayon sharpeners, stickers I found randomly. And then just these random toys. So the yellow dot is, so they're Dollar General color codes a lot of their lines. So like fall 2025, fall winter 2025 is brown dot and red dot. And then summer was purple dot and green clover, I think. But, and there is the mother load that I got this weekend. 5-star folders, and there were, I think I got 3 notebooks that are underneath, but these I almost didn't see. But as the last thing I do before I leave the store is I just check the end caps. And at this store, it was so messy that they had the big carts hiding, stuff on the end. So I just happened to look and see a folder, and I said, oh, let me scan this. The whole end cap, that one shelf, was these folders and notebooks. So that was a major great. Yeah, it does. And there was, during COVID, I would penny shop, and I also was dumpster diving. And I got so many brand new things from the dumpster. And I also got a lot of food, mostly bagels and bread that were, expired. So they would just leave trays of food for people to take, and I would donate it to the food pantry. Like, it was such a waste during COVID. Speaking of pennies, save your penny coins. Yes, they're all going to be worth more now. I wish I saved them. Where do you get stuff for pennies? What do you mean get stuff? Because this is just Dollar General. Although I did see, apparently Home Depot also has pennies that you can get. I put that video to my watch later. And I think I have one more. I did send myself one more email, but I think it's pictures that I already, let me see. Oh no, this was everything kind of laid out. Okay, so let me share this. So this first one is the store that, this is the only penny I found, and it was just laying on top of the stationery section. And I just happened to know this was a penny because I watch videos, and I just remembered. And then so it has the first day of school, and then if you flip it over, there's a second one that says my last day of school. So I'm going to donate that to somebody. This was, I actually posted this one to my community page. So this wasn't this past weekend. This was, I think, the weekend before. But all of this was pennies. And the one channel that, exposed me said, oh, keto slim, lose 30 pounds. Ha, ha, ha. Like, okay, whatever. But pretty cool. A lot of this already got donated to the thrift store, or like these, like the stuff that we can use for kids, I donated to the school counselors. There's my notebooks and folders from this weekend, all on display. So I was so excited to find those. So excited. And then here is the 2 wall plaques, stay rooted and relax. The plates I got. These are all cookie cutters, 2 little headbands, crayons, coloring books. All a penny. And then this was the last store I went to. Not too many, this was the same store that I got the notebooks from, because I wanted to do a separate picture with the notebooks. And this confetti stuff was in with the stickers, but I just knew that they were pennies because I had watched videos and knew what to look for. So that was everything that I got this past weekend. I know, score for sure. So I do have, this is just a short video, and then we'll probably, I have 2 videos, but let's just see what this one is first, and then I may end it after this video because I've already been on for about 35 minutes. But we'll see. We'll see. This one is a little bit shorter. So this is from Running Kimono, and it's from a year ago. But a lot of people had wanted to know, how do you know it's pennies? How do you find it? And it's, so every Tuesday, a penny...
Hello, friends.
No, pause. I'm not ready for you yet. A penny list is released to Dollar General's managers. And managers are supposed to go through and pull all of the items that are going to be pennied or that should be sent back to corporate for whatever. Well, as I don't know about your Dollar Generals, but the Dollar Generals around here, they're lucky if they have more than one person working at them that is supposed to not only do the register, but also stock shelves, do inventory. It is insanity what this corporation expects the skeleton crew to do. And a local, well, not really local, it's pretty, maybe an hour or so away from me, the entire workforce walked out. They ultimately ended up being fired, but they said that they were sick of the way they were being treated, that they were being reprimanded for not being able to get everything done when it was only 1 or 2 people on shift. They also claimed that the donations that people, Dollar General has like the big boxes to donate toys and things, that the manager at this store would take the toys and put them back on the shelf after customers had bought them to deliberately donate them to children in need. Can you believe? And if that's true, that is repulsive. Absolutely repulsive. So I'm not sure what is happening at that store. I should take a ride down there and see if I can find any pennies, because clearly they are in dire need. They're pulling employees from other Dollar Generals so until they can, hire new people. But I don't know how true that is of other Dollar Generals, but I can see that happening, that you have people donate toys and then you put them back on the shelves. That's pretty wacky. Okay, so let's take a look at this.
In today's video, we are talking about 5 tips and tricks for penny shopping over at the Dollar General. Lots of pharmacy shoppers are asking about penny shopping because I have been putting it a lot in my videos lately because I have been having such a fun time doing this.
And the link to this video is in the description of this live stream.
And when you see hauls like this, where people are getting carts of stuff for 50 cents, you're like, I want in on that. And I hear you. So in today's video, we are going to just be sharing some information on how to have the most amount of success to get a receipt like this.
So you can see the receipt, penny, 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 penny. So they are a penny, but in the app itself, it will show 0.00.
Because isn't this absolutely gorgeous? Everything's ringing up for a penny. You're having your prices right moment, and it's a lot of fun. So we're just going to dive into 5 tips, and I might have a 6th one in this video, and how to have the most amount of success to this. Well, obviously, the first rule is there is no penny shopping. The first rule of Fight Club, there is no Fight Club. The first rule of penny shopping, there is no penny shopping.
That's true. So don't ever ask employees, hey, where can I find your pennies? There aren't supposed to be any pennies. So, as they said, be discreet, look for stuff. I just scan. They must know what I'm doing because I'm scanning everything. But
What does that mean? When you walk into the store, do not ask the employees about the pennies. You just go into the store, discreetly look for your stuff. And if you wish to use self checkout, use it. But do not advertise that you are there for that, because the employees are supposed to get these penny items off of the shelf. That is part of their job. And if they miss it, it has to be sold to you for a penny. And that is how this all works.
And there are some managers who will refuse to sell you the pennies. I don't fight it. I'll just be like, okay, and move along.
Works. And the earlier when the penny list is released that you go to the store, the chances are for you to find these items, it goes up greatly. But you still might find stuff even if it's been out for a week, just to note that. 3 influencers that I follow for different penny lists include Christie's Connections. She's here on YouTube. Bargain Bus.
Christie's Connections is by far the most thorough that I've found. And a lot of the smaller creators do quote, or not quote, but cite her channel. So definitely check her out. Bargain Busters, I have not heard of. And the freebie guy is actually how I first learned, besides Krista Coupons. That is who I followed for penny shopping.
And the freebie guy over on Instagram. And usually the Friday before the Tuesday drop of a penny list, usually they get dropped on Tuesdays, but lately we've been having surprise pennies all the time, so it might be any day of the week. They drop the intel, and you just go to the store and start hunting and searching for these pennies. And that is the majority of the fun. And if you have a friend or somebody that can join you, sometimes 2 sets of eyes are better than one. That's another tip, to bring somebody with you. And these 3, all excellent. They always have great penny lists. Okay, the more observant that you are, and the more.
Okay. And it is true. Observant memory. And so there were a couple of Halloween pillows that I wanted. And I should have taken pictures, just like they do here. They take pictures. Because when I went to remember what store I saw, there were 2 pillows, 2 different stores. When I tried to remember what stores they were in, I couldn't remember. So I know now to take a picture and at least, write the location so that I know to go back and try to get it. But pictures are helpful. But usually when I go to penny shop, I just go and remember from memory from watching videos.
That you can commit to your memory, the easier this will be. On Tuesday, on the left-hand side, look at all that Christmas food that I just stumbled across, and nobody had touched it at the store. It was on a bottom shelf, and it was all mine. And then the gum, when I walked into the same store, there were 15 on a clearance wire rack. So the more observant that you are, the more that you can commit to your memory to say, hey, I remember that from Christmas, or I remember that gum from so-and-so's haul. Like, that's how you're going to start scoring big. So if you watch other influencers too, that haul penny stuff, I mean, you might have a moment like this. And I actually found 15 at one store, and it was a great Price is Right moment. That's the only way I can.
And I wanted to see, it says $3. I think they're all $3.10 maybe. They always have weird clearance prices. So you could say they were probably like $4, maybe $5, not on clearance. And this woman got them all for a penny. So 15 cents.
It's the only way I can think of it. Definitely use the app. Number 4, when you open up the app, on the top right-hand corner, you have this little box with the 4 lines. That is actually your camera. So download the Dollar General app.
And I don't know what it looks like on iPhone, but on Android, when you open up the Dollar General app, there is that QR code type thing. You click on that, and then instead of so you could scan it, but I'll put in like the barcode. So if some of the items aren't able to be scanned, so you have to put the barcode in manually, that is where you would go. So definitely have the Dollar General
using
app.
that. You have to type in the zip at your store. And then when you scan a penny item, it should ring up like this in the app, which is 0.00.
And one thing I want to mention, where it says item not sold at, there were so many pennies that I got, when I scanned in the store, it said not sold at this store. So the app is not always correct. So what I was doing is, as I was seeing UPCs, I was, searching using the app to see what stores had it in stock. Well, if they're supposed to pull the pennies, it wouldn't show that they're in stock. But there was one store I went to, and everything I scanned wasn't in stock, but clearly it was in stock because I was scanning it. So I wouldn't take what the app says as certain truth. I would take it as, okay, it may not be sold here, but check anyways. But it will say that 0.00.
And at the cash register, it should ring up for 1 cent. So hopefully that's crystal clear. If your store is updated, it possibly could be a Wednesday when it's a penny. Sometimes with updated stores, they're a day delayed. But at non-updated stores, when that penny list drops, most items are true to form, but definitely scan everything before you bring it to the cash register. It's always a smart thing to do. Now, that little Clean and Clear watermelon, here's the UPC if you wish to open up the Dollar General app. It probably won't show the amount at your location, but definitely an item to be on the lookout for. And then as a pop quiz, 2 items that I found on the weekend, a whole bunch of these Papermate pens in a regular aisle with stationery. And
note that this is from a year ago, so these things probably are no longer
at the
available.
regular cash register, I found these vanilla M&Ms, and you guessed it, a cent, and I was finding a whole lot last weekend.
I would have loved to get those those gel pens. That would have been an awesome find.
Okay, tip number 5. If you do find the big bonanza of penny items, definitely fill your cart. If you just grab 1 or 2 items.
Yes, and that is true. If you find a penny item, do not leave any of them behind. Because what will happen is, say there's 15 pennies, there's 15 of those gum things, but you only take 1 of them. As soon as you're done cashing out, the manager or one of the employees is going to go back to where you got it from and toss them all. So even if you're not going to use them, get them, give them away, etc. Because if you don't take them all, they will go and most likely put them in the trash.
Potentially what could happen is the employee will say, hey, where did you find all this spaghetti? And you're like, oh, aisle 3 behind, the pillows. And they'll go and grab all of them and bring them to the back. So if you do find an item that's ringing up for a penny in the app, grab all of them, and they have to sell all of them to you. The only stipulation is rule number 6 is if the food is actually expired or there's a recall on the item, and that will pop up on their screen, and that will also pop up at self-checkout. We had some light bulbs and some disinfectant wipes that were recalled recently off the top of my head. So if you ever get that message, they can't sell it to you. Okay, last tip is number 7. They are penny items until they are reset into the system. Sometimes that could be a month. Sometimes it could be a week. Sometimes it could be 2 months. I know that the last surprise penny list that was in the middle of February, that is still ongoing because I found a bunch of those pennies last Tuesday, but really older pennies, they might reset them, just to note that. So if you're seeing things and then it's a different.
All right. So that is just a quick video to show how you would penny shop. Doesn't the manager? Yes. So here's what happened. The lemon plates that I had gotten, those lemon plates were surprise pennies. So the managers are supposed to, so they get a sheet of things that they're supposed to pull from the floor. But these pennies, those plates, so actually let me go back over here. So these plates were not on the list. These lemon plates. And then there were also like some other design. There were white plates with like a certain design. There were other flower plates, but these were not on the paper that corporate sends to all of the managers. So these were still on the shelf because the managers didn't know to pull them. So that's why the manager at the one store that I got, I think I had like 45. I don't know if I still have that picture in here or not. Let me see if I do. Probably not. I think I probably deleted it. Oh, no, I didn't. Here it is right here. All right, let me share this. So this store, this is the one store, like she was upset, which I understand. But I actually was shocked that I found all of these because these plates pennied on a Tuesday. I didn't get to this store until Sunday. So 4 days later. And that was the same store that I found those toys. So yeah, 2, 4, let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46 plates I got. 46 plates. And I did already give away several. My sister had some coworkers that were like, oh, I could really use those. Or one of the other fosters that works with the rescue I'm with, she's going to actually use the lemon plates that I got and put like lemon bars on them at events that we have. So people can buy not only the lemon bars, but get the plate with it. So kind of like a fundraiser idea. So I'm like, perfect. But like this store is, the manager was like, as she was ringing them, she's like, these weren't on the list. So I know to go back to this store because there are no other penny shoppers that go to this store. Because if there were, these plates would have been gone. They would have been gone. I know. And let me see what the other picture is that I have in that email. Oopsies. Oh, just the toys. I already shared that picture. So those little toys I had gotten there as well. But my sister's been starting to do it a little bit. But, you know, we can't get there till the weekend for the most part. So I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised. But last thing I'm going to do before I go is I just did a simple search for penny shopping on YouTube. And you will see that there are a ton. Here's Christy's connections. So 2 days ago, tons of surprise pennies and updates. I mean, oh, this one might, oh, here, that's Home Depot. How to find penny items at Home Depot. All right, so that, I actually have one, 300 penny items. What? 100 items for only a penny each at Dollar General. So, I mean, there are a ton of videos. This Dollar Detective I really like because they go through and not only show the picture, but also have the UPC. But there's another lady. Is it this one, the Geeky Banana? No, she just shows the UPCs. Trying to think what the other, maybe. Nope, not that one. Oh yeah, so it is this one. So you can see they this one, she'll show the picture and the UPC. But a lot of the stuff that this woman showed, my stores don't sell. So it does depend on. So yeah, you can just do a search for it. And oh, maybe this, oh, this is the lady, Crazy Coupons. I'm going to get this link of this lady for you because in my opinion, this woman is the best because she will have not only the photo, but also the UPC on it. So if you wanted to just screenshot, you can screenshot and then look for those items. So let me Actually, let me go to her main page. 101,000 subs. Holy crap. Holy crap. So, paste. Yes. And even if you just go and like one day I went to a Dollar General and I just looked through the toy section. Or, you know, that one Dollar General, I looked just at the fake flowers. And then, you know, and look everywhere. A lot of this stuff was on like the top shelf where the overstock is. So I look up and I'm like, hey, that looks like a penny. So I'm tall enough where I know I'm not supposed to, but I'll go and take the stuff down and put it in my cart. And then I just put whatever's left back up there. So, all right, y'all. Well, it was real. I'm not sure when I'm going to be live again next. Probably not very soon. I just haven't been feeling it. But I got a message today saying, hey, I haven't been getting notifications that you're live and I see all these videos I've missed. And I was like, well, I haven't been live in like over 2 weeks. That might be why. So, yeah. So it was good to be back. Not sure when I'll be back again. I think I may go live on my second channel at least because I don't think I've been in live on there. Well, maybe I went live on there last week. I can't remember. It's been a while. But make sure notifications are on. It was great to see all of you again. And if I don't see you on these YouTube streets, I will see y'all on the flip side.
You have one shot on stage, which you got to play. Generic drops for days, still the people rage. Am I not insane? Can you stop and explain why these drops are so lame? Is money buying you fame? I'm fucking on, I'm killing it with this song. You haters can sing along or go back where you belong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with giving up, moving on. Cause I took your girl to prom, she can't help but sing this song. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high progress. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high progress. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. So on like a light switch, flirting back. There's nothing wrong with the way that she's working that. I just want that body bad, come on baby, bring it back. I'm so gone, faded off a 30 rack. She's so on like a light switch, flirting back. There's nothing wrong with the way that she's working that. I just want that body bad, come on baby, bring it back. I rap with a passion, yeah, I got it in me. I've been waiting quite a long time for y'all to hear me. It's about damn time you put some stock into me. You're either sponsoring me or fucking bothering me. And the fact is, we just practice on this madness. That is why your status is like a canvas. Chances our advancement is enhancing, and this new expansion's like a mansion. Comes off till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high progress. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high progress. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse.